Alrighty. Good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, where you are at the moment, and it's time to continue the GT World experience in Sports Car GT. So, 6 out of 20 races is done. Oh, looks like that little bit of the game had a big shake. Now it's there. Oh, anyway, 6 races is done this season. It's been a good one. A third, a first, an 8th, and then 3 wins. That win from the last stream was way too easy and almost a bit boring. The second race was not that easy, but it was a nice win anyway. And at North Point, I think I did my best race ever in the game. It was challenging and still I managed to get a win out of it. Something I really did not expect. And it's time to do Lime Rock. This is the shortest race so far in the season, 15 minutes. I don't know if there are other races that are shorter or not. But yeah, 15 minutes. And with a short track as well, I think I better do qualifying. Just need a little reminder with the wings. Yep. Set up for quartering. Let's go. Oh, and night. So many night races. That's not good for streaming. Alrighty, let's go. I should get into rhythm in this game quicker now than before. It has used to be a week or even 2 weeks between a couple of play sessions for me with this game. Now it's a couple of days ago. So, whoop. Jump. Yeah, this is going to be challenging. So due to the undulations on the track, I have a slight advantage. The physics are the same, but I'm able to exploit the physics more than the AI. So I should have a slight advantage due to that. However, it's also a very narrow track and so easy to make a mistake, and with a short narrow track and easy to make mistakes, it's also very easy to fall far behind and not score a single point. With only a 50-minute race, you don't have time to do much mistakes because it's almost impossible to get the places back, the positions back. Anyway, the back lap is done. 37 seconds. That's a quick lap around Lime Rock. The only advantage of a 15-minute race is that I know it will be a one-stop for me. I don't have to think about fuel and strategy and all that stuff. No! That could almost be a perfect lap. I will be able to get under 37? No, I wouldn't. 37.01. Just about. Not managing the sub 37. And that's 200 of a second behind the Brabham. So it was a tiny mistake at the end. And Panos and me, Panos, and then the double Mercs. Oh, this is going to be tight. And Brabham is the one who is in second in the championship as well. So it is a bit important that I'm managing to beat him. I'm not sure if I will be able to though, but I should try. Anyway, race time. There's no point in waiting. That's an unusual good start for me. Send it. Yeah, good. Goody. Oh, I see that someone's written something in the chat, but I have to wait until we start finish time to be able to see that. Let's see what's been written. Hoppa! Oh, this is going to be so difficult. Yeah, beep beep, I'm a sheep. Indeed, Roy. Meow, meow, I'm a cow. I was trying to think about how to beat it like a sheep, but I can't remember where to move and how to move. Ooh. Oh, that's also very risky if I hit the gravel at the end of the jump. Strange to say jump in the circuit racing game, but yeah. Then the car will just turn left and the big issues. Also big issues. AI in position 12 to 16 have pitted. And that's so early, so they need to do another pit stop. And I don't want to lap cars. I mean, if I'm going to win a race, I have to do some lapping, but not this early. Blue flags, come on. Oh, this is not the best line to the first corner. What I'm hopeful is that I'm actually able to pass the slower cars in a fairly effective manner. And the AI is struggling a bit. Or the AEU, as it is in some games, the artificial intelligence. Yeah, that's good. That's a couple of effective ones. This is riveting commentating. Lots of just a little bit. Don't spin. And then some more a little bit more. Right. Good. Yep. Nice. Nice. I actually wonder if it's possible to do that corner flat out. This is not the perfect time to test that though. And getting a bit caught up in the line below. Something happened with the 16th place car. And so much for being able to lap the AI cars in a good, effective way. Send it. Book it. Yeah, that's okay. Bloody hell, the AI cars are fast in a straight line. Halfway down here, not halfway there in terms of race length though. Jumpy bumpy. I also think this is one of the few times I am way slower in the race and qualifying. just slightly down to how I'm taking the banked corner, or not the banked corner, the corner at the bottom of the hill. Oh, you can take a flat out. Whoa! But in the top class, right. Okay. So this is something I've spoken about. That not often, but it happens that you click a button to take the corner, and it just turns a lot. Or just trying to straighten up or steady the car and do some sort of change, and it just turns. That happened there. So that's not great at all. I wish I could say that I hit the button to turn, but I didn't. Alrighty then. Not a great impression. Let's hope I'll be able to do 8 minutes. Okay, you can take a flat out, but in the top class cars it's really easy to overshoot and hit dirt at the end of the corner. Yeah, I've noticed. Oh, this is... Yep. Kind of embarrassing to crash in that manner, even though I actually didn't hit any buttons. Oh well. Race midpoint, yes, we'll be fine. We'll be fine in terms of fuel. That's not a nice way to overtake someone. Also, by the way, welcome Scooby. Welcome to someone who is trying to finish this game for the first time in his life. Still half a second behind my quali time, and probably over a second behind the potential best lap time I had in quali. I don't dare to push as hard as I did in qualifying. Not really worth it. No, I kind of almost feel the same way. It was worth it in GTQ and GT3 and GT2 that I screwed up in the last 2 races of the GT1 championship, having to do that championship a second time. Kind of messed up with the plans I had for streaming. And it oops, I'm not bored though. I really enjoy the game, but scheisse, but I don't think that right, but I hope there's a payoff at the end of the GT World. It's supposed to be, at least, and I want that. That will be a new thing for me. That will be worth it. At least that's what I'm telling myself. If it ends up being worth it or not, I have no idea. Yes, Roy. The thing is, it doesn't matter if it's loose surface or not. I'll I kind of drive the same way, regardless. As shown. Yeah, I mean it's not a game that rivals modern games, really. At the same time, you say it is too easy. I slightly agree. There are some races and some circuits that are way too easy. But then we have tracks like Donington, which for me is way too hard. I'm struggling to even score points in that race. So the difference between Donington, where I struggled to score points, and Chatham, where I won with 4 laps or something, it's staggering. Oh well, at least I'm back in the lead. Also, I play this with a keyboard. It's not the best solution. Not the best solution. Especially not in the faster cars. It's not that easy to be precise. But when I was a shithead of a kid, when I got this game when I was 8 years old, I only had a keyboard, and that's why I want to play it with a keyboard. I want to relive the past in a way. You know, rose tinted glasses and stuff. Everything was better before. Yeah, I know that I unlocked some secrets. I've unlocked at least one secret already. The Rattlesnake 4-wheel drive GT2 car. But I want the purple one. I do think I know what it is, but I haven't actually seen it, so I'll just call it the purple one for now. Yeah, it works with modern controller. It also works with quite a few steering wheels. I'm quite sure I could have gotten my Logitech to work with the game. Ooh, 2 more laps. I'm almost a bit afraid now that I won't be able to win. If I make a mistake, I won't get second either, or be third. I do wonder how this game would be with a steering wheel though, as I have never played it with a steering wheel. When I was 9, I think, yeah, it wasn't that long after I got this game. Maybe I was 10. I got the joystick, which I used for Grand Prix 3 and Grand Prix Legend. But I wouldn't actually get my first proper steering wheel before I got Gran Turismo 4 for PlayStation 2. And the Logitech Driving Force Pro or Driving Force GT or whatever it was called. Yeah, the artist formerly known as Prince. Or the purple one here would be... Fuck me silly. Would be... would be the car formerly known as an internal combustion engine car. Oh, come on! Woo! I don't even know what I actually said there. Artist of the car formula known as fuck me silly. Right. Winner, winner, chicken. Oh! Eric Bernard was second. That's good. And Brabham just barely beat the fastest Merc. That was a surprise. A welcome surprise, but a surprise nonetheless. Couple of 100Ks and another 15-minute race at Desert Speedway. Oh, so it's a sprint night tonight. Alright then. So like I've said way too many times on these streams, I'm off at race starts and I don't dare being in the middle of the field into turn 1, the first chicane. So I'm not going to do qualifying and I'll start at the back. And then we'll see. Oh, this is a fairly quick track, so let's go down a couple of clicks on the wings. Making artificial exciting at the line. No, it's not like I wanted to T-bone the muscler. I would rather just pass it without issues. Anyway, like I said, not going to do qualifying, starting at the back. Let's go! And this is the reason why I don't see anything. This is the reason why I'm not doing qualifying and starting in the middle of the field. For the ones who watched the GT1 championship that I did, saw how the AIs dive-bombed into the chicanes at Hockenheim. So I don't want to start first into that chicane either. Oh yeah, the wingman. I've never had that steering wheel. But didn't the really old Logitech profiler thingy, the one way before what's it called? Logitech G Suite or something? Wasn't that the wingman tech? Yeah, I think so. Oh. Please don't hit me. Didn't listen. Yeah, I mean, reading the rest of the comment. Oh no, no. Okay then. This will be a challenge to score a point. Oh, because I need to do another stop after the first one. Crikey. Yep. Probably going to be a no-scoring race. I wish I could blame the keyboard there. Yeah, you were like 5. And it's really good. I remember thinking that using a joystick in my racing games were absolutely amazing. It was the best thing ever. Nothing can be as realistic as a joystick. Oh, on the version I'm using. And now I'm curious. 25-second pit stop. I must admit I'm not enough into this game or the modding scene of the game and stuff to know if there is some AI behavior fan-made patches or stuff, or even official ones. So yep. So here out of control again. This is at least one of the opponents has had issues as well. That's something, I guess. Yep, I'm using the one-step patch. Oh. I thought there was some other patch thingy that maybe made the AIs a bit less dive-bombing into the games. So the one-step patch also makes it possible to use 24 cars on the tracks and not 16, at least for mod tracks or the original tracks that actually has enough grid spots for it, or pick boxes. I know I can do 24 cars at Sarden Park, but the issue there is that there's only 16 pit boxes, so if there's a pit stop in the race, then the AIs or me, the ones that start from 17 to 24, won't have a pit box to stop in. But also if I do a race with more than 16 cars or 15 AI cars, when I get to the results screen and click escape to rejoin the menus, the game just crashes the desktop. So the 24 car race is a one race only before I have to restart the game. Yeah, I've seen that many. There is a couple of sites that I thought would have some good content for the game, but all the links are dead. So while the websites look like they're open and up and running, the links themselves are dead. So I think I found some tracks and maybe a couple of cars, but nothing that's substantial enough to really use. Not that I would use it anyway. What I find a bit interesting with regards to the original tracks that are able to handle 24 cars is that Chatham is able to handle 24 cars. The shortest, well, maybe Lamrock. No, Lamrock isn't shorter or quicker. So the shortest, quickest circuit in the game actually handles 24 cars. just saw one line in the comment there, and so Black Hole Motorsport. And even though I haven't read the rest of the comment, I really miss that site. It's just too bad that the name of the site turned out to be a prophecy. Well, now I will have time to... Let's do the second stop now then. Okay, Black Hole Motorsport was the last big motorcycle to die in 2009. Yeah. I think it's... I'm a bit sad that the race department didn't open up categories for every game that wasn't modern but kind of went away with together with Black Hole. Well then, let's hope I'll be able to do the rest of the race without a mistake. Now I've done all the pit stops I needed. Yeah, there was a lot of Richard Burns rally stuff as well at Black Hole though. But just like the Norwegian co-driver for Richard Burns rally, it's all gone into an actual black hole and just disappeared. There was this other page as well, not No Grip Racing, but a website that looked a lot more like a black hole, but wasn't a black hole. It also went away. I don't think... No, the TT server game thing. Whoa! TT server game thingy. Kjell Nielsen. I think he only had the GMotor 2 games stuff, like the DTR, rFactor 1 games. Or maybe it was like the TT. Crikey! Why did he hit the brakes there? Yeah, it seems like most of the mod sites, either proper websites like Black Hole or the not websites per se. I'm struggling to find the English name for it. The server hosting that Kjell used. It looks like all those kind of sites are gone. Why normal that things come to an end? It's sad how much stuff that we'll never get back. Stuff that people most likely have stored on some hard drive on an old computer somewhere. But never re-upload again. At the same time, it is strange though that none of us have actually been able to keep that Norwegian co-driver. Because I have taken a backup out of my last 3 computers, and I know that I had that Norwegian co-driver in at least 2 of them. But no. Trying to jump a bit back to this race then. I haven't seen the AI pit yet, and it's just 2 minutes left. I hope they're pitting pretty soon. I would probably end up 6 and not get points, but yeah, it's... Come on, AI fuckers. Jump to the pits. Even though the first chicane here is a challenge, this was one of the tracks that I expected to win on. So to probably not score a single point, that's disappointing. Oh, maybe there's someone pitting now. Yeah. No, I'm not taking the chicane flat. And you can call me chicken. Oh, that Merc has been in an accident. That front left were locked. Was locked. Is locked. Yep, chicken. And I'll wear the nickname with pride. Oh, the leader's in pits. I'm going to be amazed if I'm able to win this thing with an extra stop. Talking about how this game is challenging with a keyboard. Okay then. Well, it's still challenging with a keyboard. Yeah, well, I guess it depends if we can live longer or not. And I was trying to come up with some clever joke answer as well, as an example, but I couldn't. Not only am I a chicken, I lack fantasy as well. There's also a way to pass a couple of cars in one corner. I'm not as happy with this race as I was with the North Point one, but the result is just as surprising. Let's see here. It's a shame because this was a big as OG rFactor. Every year F1 you can order. Really? I actually didn't know that about Sports Car GT. I thought that most of the big modders and the whole idea of modding the sim racing games kind of happened with F1 Challenge, and the mod community around that game made Image Space Incorporated realize that rFactor would be a good idea. I know that almost every rallycross track that Mad Cowie converted for rFactor 1. Let's just go through the results there. Bernard in second, yeah. Xavier Lack, Mark Murphy, Klaus Ludwig, yeah. And it's also easier to talk without the cars in the background. Oh, Donington Long. Piss me in the air. I know that most of, if not all, rallycross tracks that Mad Cowie converted to rFactor when he made his Group B rallycross mod was made for Sports Car GT. So that obviously means that there has to be some kind of rallycross mod made for Sports Car GT as well, which blows my mind to think that someone made a rallycross car for this game. I mean, rallycross? Really? But I guess it makes sense that many started in Sports Car GT. I guess it also makes sense that why so many mod groups kind of died out after rFactor 1 when rFactor 2 arrived, because of the differences between rFactor 1 and rFactor 2 is probably bigger than Sports Car GT and rFactor 1 in terms of files. From what I've seen, I'm not a modder, but from what I've seen in the files of the game, it looks that way. Tricks are tough. Link gets his ass handed by him by the cuckoos whenever I play Legends of Zelda. I'm so bad at Zelda. I'm more like the unlegend of Link or something. Oh, bad jokes. Not dad jokes, but bad jokes. GMotor can do everything, even if it doesn't always want to. That is very much true. It's kind of amazing how versatile the GMotor is. The GMotor games is as well. So yeah, it is amazing. Alrighty. Don't make it long, half an hour race. That's going to be the last race for this stream. Trying to do 3 and 3 races. So, kind of happy that Lime Rock and the Speedway were sprint races. I'll do qualifying for this one though. Tap it up 1 degree on the wings. Yeah, heading to the favorite track. I'm not sure which track I dislike most, the long version or the short version, but indeed. My favorite track. Oh, I remember to click qualifying. At least it's dry. Well, I guess that I'm kind of better compared to the AI in the wet on some tracks. So maybe it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I know. The start screen is spoiling the perfect car. The thing is, it only spoils the delivery. It doesn't spoil anything else with the car. Well, it spoils what car it is, but it doesn't spoil anything in regards to the car. So yeah, no, that's a good one. But it is a bit interesting because I don't think the rattlesnake is being spoiled at any load screens, but the purple one is. Yeah, I read a bit about it, but only once, so I can't say that I remember that much now. When I got to know what secret card that is, and I just assumed it would be a fantasy thing. But of course, being a bit curious, I googled and found out that it wasn't a fantasy thing. So I read a bit about the car, yeah. That's quite a while ago now, and as I've only read it once, it doesn't really stick. Considering how racing is today, modern racing with the engines and power units, it was a bit ahead of its time. Only a tiny few years though. 1:09.86. That might be the best qualifying I've ever done on this track. And it's a strange grid. I'm used to the Panos cars being at the top. Also, yeah, I went up. Yeah, I went up one. Yep, right, good. So there's a Porsche at pole position, and there's a Porsche in second, and there's a Callaway and a McLaren, and then so there was one of the Panos jumped ahead then. Okay, so a Panos in fifth and Panos in sixth, and then me in seventh. Still probably the best qualifying I've done on a track. But it's, and the Mercs are at the back together with the Lister. This is QI. Well, it's going to be a half an hour race, so I mean, I kind of should just click race or click go. There's a button, so go. It's still dangerous to be in the middle of the field into the first corner, regardless of track. So much body damage. And also the Merc qualified at the back. Didn't they qualify like 12th and 14th or something? And now the car is in 4th. Yep. So much for a fun grid after qualifying. Yeah, indeed. Would be interesting if someone had tried to remake it with modern technology. Surprised that one of the Panos had so much damage after first lap. He just went into pits. I mean, only 9 cars that didn't pick up so much damage that a pit stop was needed on the first lap. That is insane. That's stupid. There's cars everywhere. Oh, and more people pitting. Cars, AIs. I mean, I probably have so much damage that if I'd been an AI I would pit as well, but let's try to make it with as few stops as possible. Thinking about the Panos itself, I mean, it differs quite a lot from the other GT1 cars at the time with the front engine, and it is quite it is quite unique in its looks as well. I won't say that the mostly Raptor or even the Callaways, like the car up ahead, looks that amazingly sporty either. This was my chance to actually score points at Donington, and I'm not going to say that I messed it up already. It's 25 minutes left of the race, but it didn't start very well. Make a mistake. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Ponus was, I'll say, surprisingly successful. Yeah, but it looked awful around the roof though. I actually like the GT1 car. I do not like the open one. Trying to, because I got so much damage now, trying to lose as little time as possible to keep making mistakes. Also, based on the fuel levels last lap, I'm using a bit more now, but based on the fuel levels, I'm wondering if I'm able to actually do just a two-stopper. If so, it is important that I'm sticking to that and not doing an early stop to fix the damage. Yeah, the car sounds extreme American as well. And I'm not thinking about the name of the car, but the engine notes. No. Was that a Pons behind me? Well, I thought the Pons pitted. Oh, so oh. Yeah, so I lost a pit stop already. That's quite amazing. That's not QI anymore, that's QA. I need to do some fuel saving in the second stint. I need to try to stretch it out. I'm not going to do 1.5 laps after warning comes, so yeah. Alright, Danish private. Yeah, it was. Well, it wasn't Danish though, but the blue newspaper. Blå avis. Team Den Blå Avis, as it was called. They also had a team. I mean, they had probably just the sponsor name, but a team in Formula 3000. This might be a bit risky to guess on, but I do think that was a team Jason Watts raced for. I think I'm not completely sure, so but I think that was the case. When I think of it, that Danish team, didn't they race in the American Le Mans series as well, or whatever it was called, and use Jan Magnussen as a driver? I do think so as well. At least I seem to remember reading it once. Yeah, that was at the time of the career where Jason Watt had both of his legs working. Was it a car accident that he was? Yeah, I think it was a car accident in '99. It kind of it didn't stop his career, but made it a bit more difficult to do it. Nicely. Oh, that's a bit too late. So 17 minutes, that means the AIs are doing a two-stopper, so I will need to be able to stretch out the fueling. Oh. If I'm able to do so, it should be a point or two. Which would be amazing at Donington, but I can't do things like this if I want some points. If I want points and be able to save fuel. This reminds me of Donington Short now, where I was looking good for points. Then it turned out I had to do one more stop than quite a few cars. That was a promise. Coming backwards. It looks very nice that I'm in second position, but this is not the actual second position in the race, at least not for me. Yeah, at least it's not very effective. And I have used a bit too much fuel. Okay. Wasting points. That's nice. I think it's interesting how different the races for the for the 2 pounders have been in this one, because I'm looking at the line at the bottom. First place is far away, and that's 1 pounders, and the other is far away on the other side. But yeah, making mistakes like that means that I won't score points. Let's try to make it the best Donington of the season then, at least. It's also a bit confusing thinking about the AI cars that have crashed and been to the pits once and twice, and there was an AI that pitted now, 30 minutes before the end of the race. It might work out, and it might not. I know one thing that doesn't work out. That's spinning, trying to score points and spinning at the same time. I've just created my own racing line through that. Okay. Tire is one. I'm not surprised considering how much I've been spinning. Ouch. Morning low fuel. Yeah. I also love fuel. Work as planned. Okay. Need to be not careful but mindful about the fuel, and it should last for a lap without issues. Even though I'm not going to score points, I kind of want to finish the race. Even though my enemies might say that I will never finish the whole race because I skip large parts of the game. Alrighty, down in 15th. Okay, that's a opponent who also used tackle, and it didn't miss, it failed. I tend to say that anything can happen in this game, as we saw the leading car spinning out, but I don't think I can score points, so not. I can't say anything happened. Oh! And that's for position. So yeah, Palmer's problems. PP. Yeah, nice teammate. And I'm not complaining about the AI, I'm talking about myself. Nice work. I guess Roy was correct then. My favorite track. At least Suzuka is not in the game. Ooh, that would be kind of awful with the keyboard. Not only kind of, that would actually be very awful with the keyboard. Oh, hello. I got nothing to lose. Why not test out a couple things in terms of downshifting and grip and power. That would be too quick downshifting. I do think that I can save a bit of time or go a bit faster if I manage to downshift quick enough, but not too quick, because that locks up the rear tires. Corner. Oh, no. The attempt setting, I'm not sure if it's going to be course records, but personal best. Yeah, I guess it just shows how on the limit I actually am on the track when it comes to car and grip and setup and my skills. no, no. Now I can see tire smoke ahead of me. Yeah, I know about the speed boost glitch. I'm trying to not do it. I want to try to win the championship on the hardest difficulty without using any of the glitches or exploits that I know of, except the obvious one that I have a lot more grip on tracks like Road Atlanta and Chatham, and basically every track that has proper undulations. But yeah, I know about it. Or rather, I think I know about it. I know about one thing, and I think that's the same. Let's see on the all straight, hanger straight, all straight, back straight, towards the chicane. I assume you're thinking about this one. The good thing I didn't put in a new personal best by using that. Yeah, I'm not sure when I realized it. It might not even be. Yes, fuck, now it's long and boring. It might not even be in this game that I kind of realized it first. It might actually be that it was somewhat the same in a different game as well, and I just did it out of habit. It's a thing that I've done in other games when my car is damaged, like got a puncture and stuff. Just do the constant upshifting. It often tends to work as some kind of boost. I know the first Wii Rally 3 stream I did, I was talking about places to retire in the game, but also that you could be forced to retire with too much damage. And Roy was a bit surprised because he had, well, at least you use tackle, it's super effective. He never knew about the other ways of retirement because he had never crashed to damage the car. It just hit the instant retirement spots. But I know that when I got a puncture or maybe even lost a wheel in that game, I was doing the same thing. I was just shifting, well, not constantly up though, but shifting up and down, up and down, up and down. And I got a lot more speed out of the car. It might actually be from Wii Rider 3 that I realized that it worked and then brought it into this game. I don't want to think about Hockey Night. When I did the first GT1 season, I was leading fairly convincingly, and I only needed a 4th place, 3 points from the last 2 races, and I wasn't even able to score a single point. I messed up at Sebring and just wasn't able to do it in Hockenheim. And I'm actually I'm gonna lol, as the kids say. If I running low fuel. I'm not sure if I have enough fuel to actually finish the last lap, but let's try this. Got some reason we are the tree, but no cause of retirement yet. Going to the map will cause of retirement, yeah. Yep, and also there is basically every time the co-driver says watch out, the cliffs or a cliff or something, that is an instant retirement spot. Oh, and there's also a couple other spots like that where the co-driver says caution, which is an instant retirement spot. I've also find at least one in Sweden, which is an instant retirement spot where I don't get the warning. And now I'm gonna struggle with even getting to the finish in terms of fuel. I've had quite a few retirements actually from puncturing and losing wheels and losing brakes. That might be possibly the worst thing. I think losing brakes is the worst thing. It's like every time I try to use the brakes, when I lost the brakes, it will brake slightly and then it comes to a point where it just stops and you get the retirement screen. Yep. Yeah, punctures don't really cost that much easier, and I actually managed to finish 12th. Not my best position at Donington, but not my worst either. I guess that says quite a lot about me. Okay, so Eric Bernard won ahead of Dean Butcher, Ben Schneider, Mark Murphy, and Jim Reynolds. That's fine, I guess. And Jack Hart last, and then he gets pole. Yeah, 13th and 16th in the race, qualified 1 and 2. Unlucky. Well, thanks, Scooby. I'm not sure I would call it unlucky. I think it's more. It has to do with skills, I think. Alright then, 3 more races done. 9 out of 20 races in the season. So 12, 15, 18, and I mean, Hockenheim is 15, so I need to try it. And Laguna Seca. Oh, so that's, yeah. I was thinking maybe with some luck I could be able to skip the last 2 events of the championship, but Laguna Seca is a race last and having to race at that track because Lime Rock, North Point, and Sardian are tracks that are the speedway are repeats. So I kind of could have said, oh, it was done it long earlier in the season as well. I could have said I've done the track so I can skip it. Yeah, almost halfway. I would say halfway when I've done the 15 minutes at Southern Park, because I assume a lot of the other tracks will be longer races. Would be interesting with Southern, that first chicane with these cars and the jump. The jump is going to be interesting. That's a proper jump as well. Well then, leading with 16 points. That's more points than when I started the stream. A couple of wins and a no scorer. Not as good as the last stream, but still pretty okay. Pretty much okay. Pretty good. That's what I'm looking at. Anyway, that's it for tonight. It's 1.5 hour stream. That's actually sensible length. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for chatting, Scooby. That's really fun. Also someone that's played the game. No offense to Roy. He's always there, and that's really nice. but he's watching this game and just has to go with what I talk about and what he sees. I don't think he's tried this PC version, only the PlayStation one. And the PlayStation version of the game is poop. Anyway, like I said, thanks for showing up, and I hope I'll catch some of you later as well. Good night, good afternoon, good whatever it is. Have a nice one.